And this message is for all of you women who continue to incite the drama versus keeping the peace. First of all, you haven't done anything ever to even say the things that you say to the people that you don't like. Like, you haven't been busy in the community doing anything extraordinary, not for a man, not for a child, not for yourself, if you're a woman, and all the way around. You haven't done anything. You haven't done anything but stayed underneath men, acting like you're going around doing something that is beneficial to them when really you haven't done anything. All you're doing is moving around from place to place and putting your comments here and there, and it would be the worst form of support anybody would think that they would want to have, because you are bringing problems to the doorsteps of people who you don't know based off of who you don't like. And you're not going to override the safety that I provide for my family and for my children. You're not ever going to be able to accomplish that. And these are the people who you men and who you women go around on these different panels and in these chats, and you glorify and you kiki and you caca with them, and it's all cute and it's all fun because you're not really dealing with it. You're just getting the attention that it looks like it's giving to you, because that's part of the play. And they're allowed to sit underneath you, and they're allowed to do whatever they want to do and not bother being timed out, because they have wrenches and they're the ones doing the timing out, and nobody's saying anything about it. It's allowed to be done because, what's allowed is allowed, and everything goes with the majority of you, the whole circumference of you. Anything goes. And anything goes, especially if other people are saying that it's okay, that it's a go, because I'll still stand by you, even though this person isn't going to stand by you doing these things, because they're weak and I'm strong and I can do this and I can say whatever I want to, no matter how reckless it is, because, I have all of this protection and this person has little to none. And, it doesn't matter as long as everybody doesn't like them. But these are said women who go out and do things for you men. And these are the women that you men will bed. These are the women that you men will choose over other women who are far more capable of doing the work in a pristine way that offers nothing but protection. But you don't want that. You want the low end of every deal that you could possibly get. And it's going to cost you a whole lot more. You have allowed yourselves to succumb to that, to accept that, to deliver that as your message, to make that a clear, concise attack on other people who you don't have no business not liking in the first place, because you were set up and you allowed yourself to be used to be a setup for other people, because you're not a decoy. It's just a whole convoluted mess. And if it had any correction done to itself, it still wouldn't be happening after all of this time. So if you were really looking out for somebody, you wouldn't be engaging in the way that you're engaging over matters that don't have anything to do with you the way that you really think that they do. But the men will make you be important, and you will be important because the men will make you important. But neither they or you are as important as you're putting emphasis on yourselves, because you're creating your own entire hell. You don't know when to back down. You don't know when to stop talking. You're still making comments. You're still doing everything under the sun that you shouldn't be doing if you care about a man, but you're doing it. And the men will think that you care. And the men will boast about you, and they'll pat you on your back, and they'll put a crown on your head, and they'll do all of those things because you condone what they're doing and they condone what you're doing. Simply just because you can. There is no spine in that. But that's how I hear, and that's how I see you all getting off with one another. And you don't care who it affects while you're doing it, but you care. You care so much to do it, but you don't care enough not to be doing it. But you care.